Okay, guys, we're back with interview number 2. We've got AC Amanda Carr doing it for J&R Bicycles and all other awesome sponsors. Amanda, how you been?
It's been well.
Yeah?
You know, just traveling, and this year one of my goals is really just to race more. You know, travel and race more. Try to be as good as Donnie.
We all try to be as good as Donnie. That's kind of our goal.
She already made it, so she's done for the year, I guess. Ooh, that's my mic. So Amanda Carr, you have a huge webisode series.
Vlog, right? Vlog?
Yeah.
Vlog.
Yeah.
Vlog,
Let's talk a little bit about it. That's a great topic to talk about.
What's it called? BMX Quest?
It's
so
called,
people can search for it.
It's called AC's Quest, and it's just on my channel on YouTube.
What is your YouTube channel?
It's Amanda Carr BMX.
Okay.
Yeah. And I basically just came up with a concept because I was like, you know what? After switching like my federation from the U.S. to Thailand, I was like, you know, I kind of want to track this like quest of mine to make the games.
Yeah.
And just, I was really doing it more for myself, but then I was like, you know what? If I'm going to make this, I might as well just put it out there. That's way it's safe online. Like, I'll never lose it or whatever.
It is safe online. It's always going to be there, whatever you do.
I mean, as safe can be online. But I was like, you know, I'll put it up there. People watch it. Cool. If people don't, that's all right, too. It's really more for myself. But I don't know. I've gotten some pretty good views from it. People seem to like it.
I have noticed it myself. What are you on, like number 39 or
39? Nice.
I don't know.
It's just my career number.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I thought you planned that, Don. Good work.
Beautiful. I think you are in the 30s.
Actually, I'm in the 40s. I'm almost 50.
40s. You missed a couple.
Yeah.
Okay. You missed a couple.
I missed a couple weeks. I've had
Donnie
weeks,
missed
so
a couple.
I'm really sorry.
I did look for them and watch a few of them.
Cool.
But let's talk about that quest and your decision to kind of move from the American team focused to Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
We need to talk about that.
Sure.
That's some elephant that's in some room. But what was the reason for that?
The reason for it is just my goal in BMX. Like, you know, since BMX became a part of the games in 08, I wasn't old enough to compete in 08. Like, you guys, you know, we had to be 19, and I was 18 in 2008. So wasn't going to make the 08 games, and I decided to go for 2012. And, of course, under the U.S. delegation, you know, the talent's really deep in the U.S. There's a lot of fast riders here. And, unfortunately, I just missed making the cut for 2012. And I was like, man, like, what's going to be my best option to make the 2016 games? And, you know, Thailand came up with my mom being born and raised in Thailand. And I was like, man, like, why don't I just pursue this route? Like, I watched other riders like Danny Kellogg do it. Mm-hmm. And so we met with the Thai Cycling Federation, and they're like, when do you want to start? And I was like, ASAP.
Tomorrow.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
ASAP.
Give me the jersey.
ACSAP.
Yeah.
Well, that's interesting because, you know, we all have goals, and we got to find a way to achieve those goals. And sometimes you have to make kind of a life-altering decision sometimes to make those dreams come true. And like you said, Danny Kellogg did it for the Philippines. He's seeing huge support from them.
Yes.
So again, like the USA riders, again, and the USOC and the program that they put together is amazing. And they support their athletes. But again, to kind of, you know, go after that goal that you want and make that decision, I can't imagine that you're disappointed with it.
I mean, you know, there's pros and cons to everything. Like, born and raised in Florida, like, I've worn the American flag since I started racing back in 1995. So it was kind of weird to, like, not be riding the American flag anymore.
Yeah, I can imagine.
But at the same time, like, I'm still true to my roots. And my roots, I'm lucky that my roots reside on, you know, the other sides of the world, where in America and then in Thailand, completely on the other side of the globe. So just
and how has it been your transition going over there? And I see you've been doing a lot of racing over there. And has the press and the public really got behind you and your decision and your results? Yeah,
I mean, they're behind me 100% because there's something there called the Southeast Asian Games, which happen like every 2 years, and then the Asian Games, which are every 4 years, which is kind of like the Pan Am Games in the U.S. But like, they see me doing really well at those games. So, you know, like most things, people want winners on their teams. So the media and the government has really gotten behind me and supported me 100% for these games, and also, you know, the pursuit to the Olympics.
Awesome.
Well, I guess I have another question.
Sure.
So so your vlogs, all of these things, I see you've done some glamour shots.
Yeah.
As far as, you know, being a female, which is great. I think for the younger you know, female riders that get into the sport, they know that they can do you know, kind of a tough action sport, but they can also remain girly. So is that part of anything that you're working on? Are you planning on kind of like doing more glamour shots? I don't know. Like, is that part of your image?
I mean, it just kind of happened. Like, I had taken, you know, everyone gets your senior pictures when you're in high school and stuff. And the lady that was taking my pictures, she's like a family friend, and she's like, man, I'd really like to do more with you. Like, I really want to take more pictures with you. And I'm like, okay. And I'm kind of shy. Like, I was like, my shirt's staying on kind of deal, you know, like spandex. I don't know about all that. And then eventually I got more comfortable with you know, being in a sports bra and small spandex and stuff, and the shots just kind of, yeah. I mean, you know,
didn't take Donnie near as long though.
Well, he didn't have to wear the sports bra, so it was like less piece.
Yeah. Exactly, even easier.
But I mean, you know, it just like one thing led to another, and then pretty soon I'm wearing like, you know, business attire and just kind of modeling whatever, because she's like, I just want to take pictures of you. And I'm like, okay. And I looked at the pictures, and I'm like, man, these look pretty good. Like, that's not too bad.
You're looking fancy out there.
I was like, well, I'll share it with the world. We'll put it on Facebook, as safe as the internet can be.
No, I mean, I agree. I thought it was nice to see, again, I don't know, I can't even think.
It's hard to try to keep it, like, it's not, like, super sexy, but it's, like, conservative at the same time. Like, it's not...
It's glamour. It's showing off that you can, exactly what Donnie said. You can go out here. Yeah, you can go out here and you can be in the dirt and you can race hard and you can train hard, because she does. I've trained with Amanda plenty of times and she works harder than anybody. But then when you want to be a lady and you want to dress up, you can still do that. And it's cool to show that transition and attract more females to the sport. And in doing so, you really became a role model of the sport, because I'm sure a lot of young ladies look up to you and go, hey, I can be both sides. I don't have to pick one or the other.
Right.
There's times to jump in the dirt and there's times to get all dolled up too.
Cool.
You know?
Thanks.
So this weekend we're jumping in the dirt.
Yeah.
Yes, we are.
Not
in the Georgia red clay.
I know. Not that we. Yeah. Don't get that dirty. It's never gonna come out.
I know. I got some on my pants.
Yeah. Not that we don't know you're playing this weekend, but your goals. Coming back after Manchester.
We have a little shake-up in the ladies side of things. Speaking of which, Elise is out.
Yeah.
So that adds a little
really
twist to the things.
I mean, you know, one of my goals this year for 2014 period is really just to, like, race more. I mean, back in 2011 and 12, my focus was more just Supercross. And then 2013, it was like I was limited to what races I could do because of switching federations and stuff. And then now this year, my goal really is just to race as much as possible, because I think racing is the best training.
Agreed, 100%.
I mean, it's easy to practice gates by yourself, but it's even harder to practice gates with, 7 other people in the gate with you that are all gunning for the same spot in that first turn. So, I mean, really just the goal for this weekend is just to race and, be in race mode and train in race mode.
Well, she said it, people. I mean, nothing's better than racing. And so if you're at home trying to think, oh, I'm training for the next race, or I'm training for this, just get out there and do it.
Get out to, and that doesn't mean if it's your local track, a double points, a red line cut, whatever it may be, get out there and get on the gate and race. Support your local program, because in doing so, in going to those local races, just like we all started out, it helps you battle those nerves, helps you get over that, so you can take these next steps and race nationals and turn pro and be ready to go.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm out.
Cool.
Well, I guess that's the training tip for the day. AC, best of luck to you this weekend.
Thanks.
And we're going to cut to one more commercial break.